The Silent Monk and the Restless Merchant, a journey to true influence. Why do some people effortlessly attract respect, admiration, and loyalty, while others, no matter how much they give, constantly feel ignored? Why do some remain center stage, while others fade into the background, despite their desperate efforts to be noticed? This is the story of a man who had everything: wealth, status, power, but felt unseen. A man who commanded markets, yet struggled to command attention. His name was known in every city. His ships carried treasures across distant seas. And his gold could buy him anything, except genuine connection. People came to him only when they wanted something: a favor, an opportunity, a taste of his wealth. But the moment their desires were fulfilled, they vanished. No matter how much he tried to impress, entertain, or win their favor, true companionship slipped through his fingers like grains of sand. And so, when whispers reached his ears of a mysterious monk, a man of no riches, no titles, no power, yet sought after by kings, warriors, poets, and lovers, he became obsessed. How could a man with nothing hold the attention of the world? The merchant had to know. And so, driven by desperation and curiosity, he set off on a treacherous journey, climbing the rugged paths of a distant mountain in search of answers. What he found at the top changed everything. Lesson 1: Master the art of presence. Mastering the art of presence is like holding a cup of still water, calm, steady, and naturally inviting. True presence does not seek attention, it draws it effortlessly. Think of world leaders like Barack Obama, Vladimir Putin, or Xi Jinping. Regardless of personal opinions on their policies, one undeniable trait they share is presence. When they walk into a room, heads turn. They don't need to raise their voices or seek validation, their energy speaks for them. This is the rare and powerful essence of deep presence. Why is presence so powerful? Most people live in a constant state of distraction, checking their phones, worrying about the future, or mentally formulating responses before a conversation even ends. But someone who is fully present stands out. When you speak to them, they listen, not just with their ears, but with their entire being. They make you feel like the most important person in the world. And that quality is irresistibly magnetic. The ancient Stoics understood this deeply. To them, control over one's mind was the ultimate power. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor who ruled over 60 million people, exemplified extreme self-control and mindfulness. His presence was calm, composed, and deeply aware, making him a leader respected not out of fear, but admiration. Zen Buddhism offers a striking analogy: the restless mind is like a stormy sea, constantly moving, never still. Those who carry chaotic, unfocused energy often struggle for attention and validation. But the mind of the wise is like a still lake, reflecting the moon with perfect clarity. A person who embodies this stillness becomes magnetic. Consider Warren Buffett, one of the most successful investors of all time. In high-pressure negotiations, he remains calm, observant, and fully engaged. He never rushes decisions or tries to impress. Yet his words carry immense weight. People lean in when he speaks because his presence commands it. To cultivate presence, eliminate distractions when speaking to someone. Put your phone away. Maintain eye contact. And listen fully. Practice stillness through daily meditation or moments of silence to train your mind to be calm and controlled. Slow down your movements. As confident individuals act with intention, not nervous energy. Breathe deeply. For when you control your breath, you control your presence. When you master presence, you stop chasing attention. Instead, people naturally gravitate toward you. Lesson 2. Embody self-sufficiency. Embodying self-sufficiency is one of the most powerful ways to attract respect and admiration. In life, people are naturally drawn to those who do not beg for attention but instead radiate confidence and independence. The parable of the monk and the merchant illustrates a simple truth: neediness repels, while self-sufficiency attracts. Those who chase validation often push others away, whereas those who cultivate inner strength naturally command attention. This principle is evident in the way powerful leaders and influential figures carry themselves. They do not seek approval or try to please everyone. Instead, they operate from a place of abundance and self-assurance. And that, in itself, draws people toward them. The moment you start chasing approval, you signal to others that something is lacking within you. This creates an imbalance of power, making others see you as someone who needs rather than someone who offers value. Consider Elon Musk. Regardless of whether people admire or criticize him, one thing remains certain: he does not seek validation. His unwavering commitment to his vision for Tesla, SpaceX, and AI development keeps people intrigued. His energy moves forward, undisturbed by whether others approve or not. Contrast this with politicians or celebrities who desperately seek attention through social media validation. The more they force relevance, the more they lose credibility. True influence does not need to be announced, it is naturally recognized. Psychologists refer to this as the law of scarcity. We desire things that appear rare and difficult to obtain. This is why luxury brands like Rolex, Ferrari, and Louis Vuitton maintain exclusivity. They do not beg customers to buy their products. Instead, they create an air of privilege around ownership. People function in the same way. When you hold on to your value, like the monk holding the seeds, you create an aura of scarcity, making others want to be in your presence. Think of Steve Jobs. His presence was powerful not because he sought attention, but because he was so focused on his vision that people couldn't help but be drawn to it. He didn't flood social media with his personal life. Instead, he let his work speak for itself. To embody self-sufficiency, detach from external validation. The less you need approval, the more naturally it comes. Become your own source of fulfillment by focusing on growth, passions, and purpose rather than seeking reassurance from others. Maintain a sense of mystery. Don't always reveal everything about yourself, and let people be curious about you. Invest in self-confidence by learning new skills, taking care of your physical and mental health, and cultivating a mindset of abundance. When you embrace self-sufficiency, you stop trying to prove your worth. Instead, people recognize it on their own. The most magnetic individuals are those who do not chase, yet are always sought after. Lesson 3. Become the source, not the seek. Those who chase attention often find it slipping further away, while those who focus on becoming valuable naturally attract it. The monk's lesson, be like the sun, be like the stars, is a powerful metaphor for true influence. The sun does not beg to be seen, it simply shines, giving warmth and life. The stars do not demand admiration, they glow effortlessly. Likewise, those who cultivate inner strength, wisdom, and purpose never need to seek validation, they naturally become magnetic. A seeker constantly looks outward for approval, chasing trends, adapting their identity to gain attention. A source, on the other hand, develops inner power, letting their actions and energy speak for themselves. Consider Warren Buffett, one of the richest men in the world. He does not flaunt his wealth, chase publicity, or seek approval. Instead, he focuses on his craft, investing, thinking long-term, and making wise financial decisions. Because of this, people seek him out for his insights rather than the other way around. Contrast this with influencers or celebrities who constantly chase relevance, relying on viral trends or controversy to stay in the spotlight. The moment they stop seeking attention, the world forgets them. Why? Because they were never a source, they were merely reacting to external forces. Psychologically, people are naturally drawn to those who offer something meaningful. They do not admire neediness, but they respect strength, knowledge, wisdom, and confidence. Oprah Winfrey became a source by providing wisdom, storytelling, and deep conversations. People watched her not because she demanded attention but because she offered value, life-changing insights and a genuine presence. Bruce Lee never chased fame, nor did he try to impress others. Instead, he mastered his body, mind, and philosophy. And in doing so, he became a legend. His light was so bright that people naturally gravitated toward him. To become the source, develop deep knowledge and become excellent at something valuable, whether it's wisdom, leadership, or creativity. Radiate confidence by refusing to seek attention. Instead, operate with quiet certainty, and people will take notice. Give value freely rather than trying to get something from others. Whether it's approval, recognition, or admiration. Offer insights, inspiration, or even just a calm, grounded presence. Stay true to your essence and do not change yourself simply to gain popularity. Like the sun and stars, shine in your own way. When you stop seeking, you start becoming. The world is always looking for sources of wisdom, strength, and inspiration. If you cultivate these qualities, people will find you, because true light is impossible to ignore. The power of letting go. The final lesson: the restless merchant came seeking a secret, some hidden formula to make the world notice him, admire him, need him. But what he found was something far more profound. He never needed to chase anything at all. Like the still water that draws the thirsty. Like the stars that shine without demand. Like the sun that simply rises, true power is found in being, not seeking. When you stop grasping for attention, you allow your true essence to shine. When you stop begging for love, you become someone truly worth loving. When you stop needing approval, you finally set yourself free. And the irony: by the time the world finally recognizes your value, you won't need its recognition anymore. You will have already found everything you were looking for, within yourself. Now, I want to hear from you. What part of this story resonated with you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if this lesson spoke to you, subscribe to Peaceful Horizons for more wisdom on living with presence, power, and inner peace. Until next time, stay still, stay radiant, stay free.